Another shocking result and performance. Wolves winning 4-2 at the bridge, and they will travel home with the 3 deserved points. They totally deserved to win. They had a game plan. They followed it. It worked. They executed it. And they took advantage of our mistakes. And they were solid defensively. So full deserved, and I will congratulate Wolves. And now we're gonna come to Chelsea, to Pochettino, etc. And I'm gonna ask you a question. I asked you this before, but how long are you willing to give someone time? How patient are you going to be? Like, how far does it have to go before you want to take some sort of action and maybe find a new manager? How long are you willing to give someone time? And you, as a Chelsea fans, you don't want to come and be negative. I don't want to be negative as a content creator, but it's not always, about being negative and positive. It's also about just saying what you believe in. I'm telling you guys what I think and believe in, how I'm seeing it in my perspective. And I don't want to, just be saying positive stuff and be patient just for the sake of being that. Like, if I feel I have enough of a manager or players, if I'm not convinced, if I want to critique, I will do that. And in my match preview, I had no confidence after that Liverpool game. So that's why I predicted a 1-1 draw. And I'm not doing that, as I said, I'm not doing that to be negative, I tell you my score prediction just as I feel it. And it went a lot worse than that. Conceded 4 goals. 4 ridiculous goals. And for me, as you know, for many weeks now, I'm done with Pochettino. After that loss against Middlesbrough, I was completely done with him. But it's only the owners that can take the action and change something. They have the power to do so. It's sad because I thought the first 20 minutes was looking good. I was finally happy that Pochettino utilized a 4-3-3 with players in the correct position. We had a midfield three of Caicedo, Enzo, Gallagher. I thought that was gonna be really strong, a good balance in it. We had, for once, natural fullbacks on each side, Gusto and Chilwell, and I thought it started okay actually. I thought we started okay in terms of possession, defending, winning back the ball. We were getting into some decent opportunities in the final third, and we managed to score the first goal from a Caicedo through ball to Palmer, who took a first time finish with his weaker foot in the left bottom corner past the Wolves goalkeeper. And just 1 minute after that, Caicedo fumbles with the ball. He gets dispossessed by hungry Wolves players, and they capitalize on that mistake. They take a shot, it deflects on Thiago Silva, and Cunha opens or makes the equalizer 1-1 just 1 minute after. And after that, we just fumbled. We crumbled, absolutely crumbled. That's the word. After that, everything went, completely wrong. Later in the first half, Wolves turning it around, making it 2-1 from a long ball from one of the centre backs out wide to Semedo, who has all the time in the world unmarked to find Neto, who makes a run behind Chilwell. Neto Neto then makes a cutback pass. Ait Nouri comes late with a run inside the box, takes a first time shot, it deflects once again, this time on Disasi, Wolves scoring 2-1. And you can sort of think like it's lucky, like deflection goal is sort of lucky. But when you look at what happened before those goals, you see that we're making mistakes. We are completely all over the place defensively. And as you know, it's Pochettino setting up how we're going to defend, which players is going to mark that player, are we going to defend zonally, who has the responsibility over that zone, etc. And of course the players have to take responsibility themselves. I'm gonna go all in on Pochettino today, but the players has been not showing up these latest games either. So they are fully to be blamed as well, But I feel like the first half, especially when that second goal come, I was wondering what was our defensive plan this game. Because Sterling and Kunku, especially Sterling, was in no man's land. They were pressing alone, and Wolves just playing a simple long ball over them and finding Semedo unmarked. Totally unmarked. Him and Neto are 2 versus 1 against him. They get past him very easily. And, a lot of teams is capitalizing on that we defending narrow. So they're utilizing the wide spaces. And that means when they're receiving the ball, they have tons of space and time to do something. And we see that common theme in terms of defending from Pochettino, and a lot of teams is utilizing our weaknesses out wide. And then we are under 2-1 in the first half. When the second half begins, we just crumble even further. Things is just going completely wrong. We're giving away stupid free kicks. We're late into every challenge. Wolves attacking us on counterattacks after counterattacks, getting into such good spaces. The third goal is coming from Enzo mistake. The ball goes out to Enzo. He runs past Thiago Silva. Makes a cutback pass yet again to Cunha. And Gallagher is not catching him. He's jogging back. He's not running with full speed to protect that area. And Wolves scoring 3-1. And then later in the second half, we're having Ait Nouri, I think, getting past Gusto. Gusto making an absolute unnecessary stupid slide tackle, completely missed the ball. Wolves get a penalty. Cunha makes his hat-trick. And it's 4-1. And then Pochettino is trying to turn to his bench and he brings on defenders. I mean, again, Chilwell and Gusto was just so poor this game. So I understand they want to give time to Gilchrist, at least. We then making a 2-4 goal from Thiago Silva header. But just overall the game, I think we just are completely wrong in terms of tactics. We have no attacking sort of style. It feels like the players don't know how they're going to defend. And I mean, it has gone so long now on the Pochettino, and we're not seeing progress. We're not seeing progress in terms of on an individual basis, as well as, tactically in game. We're looking just worse in attack. We're looking worse defensively. We're looking worse in the build-up play. There are constantly errors every single game. And in the second half, we just crumble every single game. In second half, we always play worse than the first half. In terms of the substitutions, in-game management, it's just all over the place. And my energy is just sucked out from this game. Like, I feel so disconnected. I feel so disconnected. Watching Chelsea these days is unhealthy. It's really unhealthy, and the owners has to take action now. Pochettino is not the right guy. He is not good enough to be a manager for Chelsea. It's over. And as much as people want to be positive and give a manager time, I understand you want to give someone time, but he has got 7 months now as a manager, if not more. And how can you see the light at the end of the tunnel? How can you be so sure it will get better? You know, don't underestimate managers. Like, managers can make a huge difference. The perfect example is Lampard compared to Tuchel when Tuchel took over. Like, managers can have a real impact in a team. So, I don't know, if Pochettino somehow survives after this game, I mean, it can go just downhill. We can forget about top 10, you know. The fixtures we have coming up is just gonna be harder and harder. It's gonna get more difficult. The players will just lose more confidence. They have no belief in themselves, in this team anymore. They are completely lost. Even players are removing social media. That tells you they are mentally not there. And we need a manager that's gonna come in and just stabilize for the moment. We need to be more solid defensively. We're just all over the place. We maybe just have to go back to basic, defend, and just hit on counterattacks. Because I feel like we are good on counters under Pochettino. And when we finally making those vertical passes, 1-2 combinations for the middle, we score a lot of goals from that and find good opportunities. So having a manager coming in, helping us be defensive solid till the end of the season, get in the basics in this team and just hit on counterattacks. And then when pre-season comes, you start to build on more advanced attacking patterns. When you're looking at Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool last game, when you're looking at Wolves manager now, the players know what they're gonna do. They know exactly what they're gonna do when they have the ball. They know where they're gonna move. They know the attacking patterns. They know where they're going to move inside the box. But under Pochettino, there's nothing. And I feel kind of sad because the first 20 minutes I thought it finally looked pretty good. When we scored that first goal, I was like, that's the right movement we want to see from Palmer behind the backline. That's the type of pass we want to see from Caicedo. Yeah, I want to go in on player performances, you know, but everyone is shocking at the moment. Everyone except Petrovic. Everyone is shocking out there. And I believe that some of these players is of course not good enough at the moment for being in Chelsea. It's the owner's ideas, it's the sporting director's recruitment. They have destroyed Chelsea completely. You know, when they came in, they sacked everyone, left, right and center, installed their own naive, unrealistic ideas. And if they don't sack Pochettino, if they don't change in the project, you best believe to 120% that they are not interested in winning on the pitch. They are interested in winning financially. And even if they sack Pochettino and bring in a new manager, maybe that's just a way to get the fans on board for a short period of time again, and they're still going to recruit all these young guys and not back the new manager. So we're gonna be back at square one yet again. And Chelsea fans just having enough. They sing Roman Abramovich, they sing all kind of stuff, booing off the team. The fans leaving early before the game even has finished. You know, it's like now it feels like a dagger has been just sliced through the heart of Chelsea. I think this result now is the final nail in the coffin. I think the Chelsea fans once and for all now has enough. If you still believe in this project, in this manager, I mean, I can't change your opinion. I'm not gonna be angry against you. I'm just ask you to rethink a little bit. See it from different perspectives. Make your own review in terms of how we have progressed, etc. What has been good and bad. Yeah, you know, I don't know, I'm laughing because I'm gonna cry otherwise. You know, it's ridiculous. It's disgraceful. Pochettino is done as a Chelsea manager, and I feel like Chelsea Football Club is done. We are done unless things will change. So, not the funnest match review. It's depressing times, and I don't see how we can turn it around. Like, Pochettino will come up with some new excuses. Can't he just be like Xavi, that he will resign? Just take the taxi to airport and fly home. Oh my god, guys. So yeah, if you somewhat find this match review interesting, intriguing, if you enjoyed it somehow, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my page, hit that note bell down below. I need to calm myself down. I think we need to have a new discussion in the week and try to break down things. Let me know your thoughts in comments down below, how you are feeling, and take care, you guys.